Tuesday, the 6th. Still a lot of volatility in the market. As you can see here, I'll show you in this sim trade how volatile the market is. I'm going to sell it off this 50 right here. So I want it to go down. That's the candlestick I'm looking at right there. So look how each tick is a major move in the market. So the market is very volatile. This is the Nasdaq, the YM, the one that dropped out the sky yesterday. If you look back, this is when it just kind of did a free fall from all the way out here. It drop, but then it start going sideways, and then it actually start pulling up. So the market has been up for the most part. It filled the gap here. This is the overnight high. The close. I'm sorry. This is the close. This white line. So the market has been kind of rare, coming back up. But right now, I went down a little bit more. But right now, we're trying to see if it's going to come back up here and fill this gap again. But the volatility is what I want to kind of show you guys. See each tick. Now I'm selling the market off of the 50, but it's going up. So I want it to drop because I want this 50 moving average. The 50, this is the 20, and this is the 8, and this is the 200. So these moving, this is the overnight low. So these are kind of barriers. We sell on, we buy on support. We sell on resistance. So this is considered to be resistance, and that's why I sold the market. So we're gonna see what happens. This is pre-market trading. It's about 6:46 Central Time, 7:46 Eastern Time. But this is a sim trade here, so it's something we're just trying to gauge the market and see what's going on. Like I said, the volatility is really high. So, and I'm not even get current here. Okay, there we go. Let's just watch this trade and see if the market drops. It only takes a couple ticks to make, 150 bucks because of the volatility. So it's really fascinating. So we'll just watch it. 7:47. Like I said, this is the YM. Pre-market trading before the market actually really opens. A lot goes on in the market before it opens. As you can see, there's a lot of activity been going on since early this morning. European markets were opening, so there's a lot of activity from those markets. U.S. market hadn't opened yet. See, it's going up, and yeah, that's not what we want. $648. This is the Dow. See, now it's dropping. So see, as it drops, you make money when you're selling. So we buy and sell the market. So I can take my $90. So I took my $90 because it came down. Now it's coming down on some support, so I can buy it. So we buy and sell. So now I want the market to go up. See, it's going up, and as it goes up, we make money on it. So that's the beauty of the futures market. You can buy and sell, and you can do it, back to back if you want to. It's not always smart to do it like that, but so it is 7:48. Let's see. Now we want it because this 8th is pulled up actually past the 20, and it's on the 50. So now it's dropping. So as it drops, if I'm buying and it drops, I'm losing money. So see here, I'm losing money here on this trade, but I'm looking for some support. We buy off support. So all of this stuff here where this candlestick goes. If it comes down on, this is the overnight low, this purple line, and this is the 20 moving average, and we have the 8 here. So we're looking for all that to be support. So it's just like a basketball. You know, if you drop a basketball on the floor, it's going to bounce. Most of the time, it'll bounce up. Now, sometimes this thing is like a concrete ball. It'll break right through the floor. But that's the market. You know, you can't predict it like that. But for the most part, sometimes it'll hold up. So we're going to see if it holds up and goes up for us off of this support. Then, like I said, we'll make money. This is the same market I just sold, the YM, the Dow. And like I said, this is what's been going on overnight. And this is it's 6:54, and this is Eastern Standard stuff, Eastern Standard Times here. So let's see if it pulls back up. You have to have a lot of patience when you're trading. We're gonna wait, and hopefully it's still pushing down, so hopefully that overnight low, that purple line, can act as a barrier, some resistance, and don't let it come down anymore. But it's actually support is what it's called, because it's like the floor. We don't want it to we want to support the floor to support, just like I said, a basketball. If you bounce a basketball on the floor, it usually comes up. So that's what we want. This candlestick, that little on the far right there, that little candlestick, we want it to see it's moving, kind of pulsating up and down. That's what the market does. The market breathes. It goes up, down, and that's what it does all day, or sideways. So there's only 3 things the market do. It goes up, it goes down, and it goes sideways. So we want it to go up. So let's see if it's gonna go up. We'll just watch it. 6:51 Eastern Central Standard Time, 7:51 Eastern. So like I said, the U.S. market is not opening. This is all the activity from the other markets from last night. Here you see the times: 2 a.m., 3, 4 in the morning. All this stuff happened. And the market has been trying to recover from the beat down it got yesterday. So if you go back, it's got a total beat down. The Dow, they were talking about like some of the world's richest people lost billions of dollars on this stuff last night. I mean yesterday, when the market was just free falling, the Dow. So it fell even more later on. But then it started going sideways. That's sideways. All this is sideways movement. Sideways, and then it started coming up. So the market came back up. And pushed down some more. And right now, this is where we are. It pushed down, but it started pulling back up. So we're trying to see if it's going to go up some more. And it looks like it did. I actually missed out on the push up, so I could have got out when it pushed up. So we can get out here. We're making a profit, but we want to see if it's going to go up a little bit more. I want to see at least it'll go up to test this candlestick here to see. Now this 50 moving average here, it could act as a barrier resistance because it feels like a ping pong. It's in between support and resistance, so it can bounce between these two, like a barrier and support. Ceiling, floor. So I wanted to break past the barrier of the ceiling right here and get up here toward the this other candlestick and see as it goes up. Do we make money? As it goes down, we make money. So it's only been a couple of minutes here. We've been waiting, so let's see. All right, looks like it's making a move up, so let's see if it'll go up a little bit more. I could have took the 40, the $75 right there. Let's see if we can get it up here. Just hold out. Now I could lock in my profit, so if it comes back up there again, gotta lock in at least $75. So now I at least make $75 on that trade. Well, no, I made $40 on that trade. All right, so that's $40 in a couple of seconds. But we'll buy it again. Hopefully it'll push up more so you can see. You can get in and out of trades. I mean, it's not wise to just go back to back doing trades, but you can do that. So that's the beauty of trading. The futures market. You can buy and sell anytime you want to, because all this, we can just trade as much as we want. It's not good because the commission rates. You have to pay for the rounds every time you buy and sell. It's a commission costs, but it's pretty low, so it's only a couple of dollars. So, but you don't want to do that too many times. You see, you have your commissions pay out more than you make sometimes, but that's not normally the case. But it's still not wise to just jump in and out the market. But we're just this is a sim trade, so we're just kind of showing an example. Now, the only difference between a sim trade and a real trade is just changing it. You just click on from sim here to your live account. So it's the same trades that you make with your live account. Sim trades, like I said, it's just a difference between a click of a arrow, a drop down here, and you click on your live account. So, but because the market's so volatile in this pre-market, we just kind of want to see what's going on with the market. So look at that. That's $165. I just took that money. So it's just showing you how you can make the money you can make in a matter of minutes. That's some people's pay for the whole day. $165, and it's still pushing up. So I could have made more. Now I can turn around and sell it if I think it's gonna drop. Okay, so I'm selling it now. Now I want it to go back down. So see, that's $100. It moves so fast, so I only got 35, but it moves so fast with this volatility that's why it's kind of we kind of caution people. I'm gonna buy it again, see if it'll go up. We kind of caution people not to do too much live trading right now because of this volatility, because you see how fast that thing went from 100 to 35. So that's 130. And see how fast it's moving. So you want to keep your hand on the close button. If it gets back up past 100, I'll just take that, whatever. But right now, it's going back and forth. It's really volatile right now. So anything goes up past 100, I'll take it if it does. So it may continue to drop again. Oh, see, I try to catch. So this market is wicked right now, but as you can see, you can make a lot of money real fast, but the market moves so fast, so you can actually lose a lot of money fast too. So that's the thing about trading in this volatile market right now. It's a risk. You can make a lot of money real fast, but just like you can make it, you can lose it real fast. So you just have to be real careful trading this volatile market. See the spacing between the numbers here, that just shows you that how volatile the market is when you see it like this. Normally it's points, they're really closer together, but because the market's been so volatile, it's like that. So they'll just show you before 7 o'clock a.m. I've done a couple trades, so it's about $235, $40 in less than 10 minutes. They'll just show you how you can really make a lot of money in stocks trading the futures market. So like I said, this is the YM, the Dow, more commonly known as. But we buy and sell in the futures market, so that's the beauty of it. You can sell the market or buy the market. It doesn't matter, whichever way you want to go. And like I said, we operate off the premises of resistance and support and resistance. So these moving averages act as barriers either for resistance or support. So right now, because this candlestick is above all these moving averages, we're looking at this 50 moving average and this 8 to be some support. So I'm going to buy it off of that support, hoping that it pushes up like like I said, a basketball on the floor bounces, it usually comes up. So we want this candlestick to push up off of this um, little confluency right here, which is the 50 moving average and the 8th. So I want it to push up, and as it goes up, the money goes up because I'm buying the market. So we'll see if it goes up, and it's kind of going back and forth. So like I said, the market is volatile, so you see money, you see green, you have to take it. So, you know, if you think it's going to go up some more, you know, you can wait. But when we trade on the 3-minute, you know, you can, and we you know, the market, the ticks, the candlesticks change every 3 minutes. So on this other screen, I have my timer here, so it actually just changed. So we just made another candle, and now see it's going down. So I'm actually losing money because I'm buying this market here, but hopefully it'll pull back up like it just did off of that 8 there. So see, I saw it, so it went from red to green. Hopefully it'll continue down. Hopefully this 8th will act as some support and push it on up, back up, but we'll see. 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. So the market didn't open for another, actually the U.S. market didn't open for another hour and a half. So this is all pre-market stuff. See it push back up off of that 8th. So now we're making money. Well, we were. When we talk to the market sometime, get up there, Dow, push up. So I want to push up. And I could put a stop here to say, okay, if it comes down, you know, past, this is the 20 moving average, and say if it drops down past this, if it breaks through the overnight low, which is that yellow, I mean that purple line, and the red line is that, look at that. So I'm losing $210 right now, but I'm hoping the overnight low or the 20 will hold them off, so we won't come down, which they are looking like they're doing. That looks like it may be some support. So we hope they can hold them back. But if it breaks through that, I have a sell stop here. I'm sorry, I got the wrong stop. Let me change that. I need a buy stop. A buy stop. Since I'm, oh shoot, nope, sorry, I had the right stop. Get confused sometimes. So since I'm buying, I got a sell stop here. So if it breaks down through all my support, it'll get me out the trade where I won't have a catastrophic loss, because it can be catastrophic with this volatile market right now. Normally it's, you know, it's not as volatile, but you see the numbers, see how quickly the numbers are moving, the amounts are moving with every little tick. So it can be bad. So you definitely want to have a stop in place. So if this thing just comes crashing down through here, you won't take a catastrophic loss, because if it gets down through here, that's a couple $100 right there, where normally it would probably not be so much when the market is not that volatile. So we're gonna hope and see that hoping that it'll act as some support here. So we'll just watch it. My other chart here, I have the Nasdaq. So it's kind of, they usually mirror each other, the Nasdaq and the Dow. So it's kind of doing the same thing. I'm not trading in that market right now, but I could. You can trade in multiple markets if you want. So it's coming down on support, so I can buy the Nasdaq like I just did. Now I wanted to push up. Now I'll put a stop loss here too. So I'm going to put a sell stop. So if it comes breaking down through this overnight low, I'll be out that trade. So I'm in the Nasdaq to the upside The green one there means I have one contract buying the Nasdaq, and the same as the Dow. I have one contract buying the Dow. And as you can see, it's pushing down. This candlestick here is going down, so that means we're losing money. So we'll see if it's going to push back up. Hopefully it will. It's been a couple minutes now. But I mean, still, you think about 20 minutes in the market, and you know what you can do in 20 minutes versus, you know, being 8 hours on your job. So it looks like we've been here a long time, but it's only been about 20 minutes. So, you know, if you have the patience, you know, you can trade, you know, and like I said, you just think about the alternative, what it takes you to make, you know, $200 at your job, you know, and that's all day, and that's, you know, 8 hours versus 20 minutes. So, you know, you decide if it's worth it. So see, my Nasdaq trade is going pretty good. It's doing all right, but like I said, it's so iffy. Both of these markets are, and with the confluency, it's just, you know, you can see green, like on this Nasdaq trade, I see green. So I could take my $100, but you have to take it real fast. Look at that drop from 100 to 40, just like that. So if you see money, you have to keep your hand on the close button with this volatile market and take it as you see it. So that's green. So I see money right now, but I still wanted to push up more. I'm being a little greedy right now. I wanted to push up more, make a little more. So we'll see. And actually, you know, just like I have this sell stop here, I can actually put a sell stop above my trade. So if it comes back up here, it'll get me out of the trade with a profit. And I don't have to just watch it. So I'll do the same thing with this. So if it comes back up, I'll have put it about right here, sell stop. So because it's moving so fast, if it comes back up, I can make a profit. It'll get me out of the trade with a profit without me even closing out, because I have my stops there. So I'm buying, so I got sell stops. So I got a barrier between you know, how much I want to lose and, you know, how much I want to make. So the market is dropping right now, so it's not going toward, it's not doing too good right now. So look, I'm about to get stopped out of this market, maybe, but maybe not. If it breaks past that overnight low, and that's gonna be about $300, $400 that I'll lose. So with this volatile market, you can lose a lot of money. So be careful trading right now. That's why I'm trading this sim. So this is not, you know, live money, real money right now. It's simulated funds, just for the purposes of, you know, this demonstration. Because if you're trading live, you don't want to be doing anything. You don't want to be recording or anything, talking. You want to be watching that trade, because you know, seconds count in trading. So 7:08. So we're just gonna watch it. Been about 24 minutes now in this, well, couple, not so much as in this trade, but you guys have seen this Dow trade that I've been doing for a while. I bought and sold the market, so we made a couple $100 so far. But you know, you can lose all that on one trade, and so I can lose that right now. If it drops past that and kicks me out, that'll be almost $400 in a loss in that one trade. But it's kind of that overnight low is kind of acting as some support, so it's kind of keeping it from my stop, and that's good. I hope it continues to keep it and push it up. So it's about to change over on a 3-minute candle. So it just changed over to, see that, a new candlestick form, because we're doing a 3-minute chart. So hopefully that candlestick will push up like it's doing. Come on, candlestick. This is the new candlestick. Let's see, it's kind of in the balance, red, green. I want it to be green. So as it's green and pushes up, it's helping me get out of this deficit. And so look at this Nasdaq trade. I've actually gone from red to green, so I'm up. And sometimes when you get back to a point of, I should have just took the little 25 I had, because it gives you a chance to get out when it came back to break even, and I didn't. So I took a $15. I got $15 off that trade, so I didn't take a loss on that Nasdaq trade, which was good when I was really down. So let's see if we can at least get back up on this Dow trade. Hey, if you get back up to a $15 profit when you were down, $200 or $300, that's pretty good. I don't know if the Dow is going to do the same thing, but if it comes back up to, it looked like it kind of came back up a lot from this long tail here. It looks like it did come back up and I missed it, so I could have gotten out of that trade, but hopefully it'll push back up again and get me closer back to break even. Look at our time again, 7:10. So we'll see. This is the futures market. This is the E-minis, the E-mini Dow, and the E-mini Nasdaq. In our group at 4D Traders Institute, we trade several markets. We trade the E-mini Dow, the E-mini Nasdaq, the E-mini S&P. We trade crude oil and gold. And we also trade the Russell 2000, the TF. We have the dollar on our charts too, so trade a couple of markets, but we mainly concentrate on the Dow and the Nasdaq is what we focus on. And then we do some crude oil trading pretty much on Wednesdays when they do announcements. But we have a powerful educational program here that teaches you how to do these trades. Gives you skills and understanding, learning what all this means. Because a few years ago, I didn't know what any of this means. I mean, the stochastics, and you have all these moving averages and the overnight highs and the lows and the closes. We use, like I said, the candlestick chart. I don't know what all the symbols, the YM, the NQ. I don't know any of that stuff. So I've learned all that stuff over the years. So anybody, and I had no previous experience in trading, and I just kind of learned from 4D Traders Institute what all this stuff means. So anybody can learn this stuff. So it's not rocket science. I really didn't know know anything about it at first. So you can learn this stuff if you have the discipline, the patience, the time. A lot of people say, well, I don't have time to learn. We make time for what we want to make time for. So if this is going to help me get financially free, I'll take the time. So it's your choice though. Well, you make time for what you want to make time for. So I'm going to pull my stop up a little bit. So if it gets me out, at least I only lose $130 instead of about $300, $400 I was at. So I'm going to continue to push it up a little bit. So I'll lose only so much. So I only lost like $150 on that trade versus the almost $400 that I almost lost down here. So I'll cancel this stop. So that trade did not go well for me, but it could have been worse. So I'm not too disappointed in that. Overall, I'm still up for the pre-market morning. So I'm pretty satisfied with that. Now, I could turn around and sell the market again because it's coming on some resistance. So I'll show you guys that. I'm I'm going to sell it here. Now I want it to go down. Where I want it to go up early, now I do want it to go down. So we're hoping that this 50 moving average will act as a barrier, and it is. So the market is pushing down. So where I lost that money, I just made that money back, $125, just that fast. So that was only less than a minute. So that's what I love about the beauty of the futures market. You can buy and sell the market. You can jump. You can have a losing trade and jump right back in and get a winning trade. So you can go back and forth. So now I can buy the market again because it's kind of sitting between support and resistance. So I can buy the market again and hope it pushes back up. And with the volatility of this market, look how quickly you can make money. See the red, the green right there? See how quickly as the candlestick goes up, because I'm buying it, I make money. So that's $55. I could take that $55, that $40 right there. I could take that, or I could wait and see if it's going to continue to push up. So I'll wait for a little bit. Let's see. It's dropping. So as it goes down, you lose money. So it goes because I'm buying the market. You saw a second ago I was selling the market and I wanted it to go down. So now, but I'm buying it now, so I want it to go back up. So we're just gonna wait and see if it'll push up. And I got my hand close to the close button because things can move real fast. So it's $50. That's $40 right there. So I just took that $40. So basically, that losing trade I just had a couple minutes ago, I've gotten that back. That $150. So I just made did two trades, one for 125 and that one for 40. So I basically got my loss back just then on the Dow. So that's the beauty of this, learn the futures market. And like I said, get your education, get understanding, and you can be profitable and successful. And if you're interested, come on over to see us at www.40tradersinstitute.com. We have a powerful teaching program. We do classes every Monday and Thursday night, and then we're in the live trade room every weekday, Monday through Friday for about an hour. We teach how to make a living trading in the stock market 1 hour a day from home. That's what we're teaching. So I'm at home. I have a few monitors, and I don't have all my monitors on right now because, it's still pre-market. So I'm just kind of looking at these two. But yeah, it's definitely a skill to learn. Look at that thing, it's pushing down now. Good. So I could buy it again off of this is on the 200. So one strategy we use, if it comes down on 200 for the first time, we buy it. So I'm going to buy that market and hopefully it'll push up. I definitely will put a sell stop. So if it continues to push down, I won't get hurt too bad. So all right, so I'm going to trail that up. So look at that. Off that, I just made $115 that fast off that trade because one of the